Hey guys, it's still August 10th, Wednesday. It's Kyle or Vulcan Wolverine. I just did some readings. I now want to go ahead and get it on tape to see if they've changed. This area that I get high readings on right here, I was getting 200 right there. Yeah, I was getting about 200 just now, and now I'm getting about 40 microteslers. I was getting about 200 and I just took readings right there. So I just got 200 and now I'm getting 40 microteslers right there. Move it over here. Looks like I'm getting a heavy reading right here. Slippery reading of about 70 something microteslers. This spot right here, which is usually stable, and moving it up a little bit higher, I'm getting about 90. Let's see, right here, 100 and something microteslers. I'm going to get right up there. They're performing for the camera right now. These readings are completely different. So I wanted to do that. I got readings, I was getting about 200 microteslers where I was getting 30. Bring it up here, now I'm getting 300 and something microteslers. Bring it up further, I don't want to hit the fan. Get 500 microteslers. I'm getting more and more microteslers as I get closer to that point right there in the ceiling. Henceforth, my theory about some kind of lines being put down and then they just manipulate the electricity from that point. That'd be a really good trick because they've been tricking me. I just kind of want to show you all the readings. I know that I'm still being remotely hit. I'm not sure what's going on upstairs. The theory kind of makes sense. But I need to research it more about lines being put down because they took out the carpets. I heard that. And if they put lines down with dirty electricity and then are manipulating those with some kind of diode, a magnet diode or something. Now you see how it keeps going up. 600 microteslers. Let's see. Make sure I'm outside the edge of the fan. Right here I'm getting like 600 microteslers at that point. Bring it down a little bit to about 200, 300 microteslers. But you see how high it gets when I bring it up there, and I've gotten 1,200 microteslers at a certain point, and it's that point right there. Now I'm going to point it in this direction, kind of at a slant, and I'm getting about 190 from over there, from this direction. Now I want to point it in this direction, and I'm getting about 120. So all along this line here, all along this my ceiling, not this line, not along this line, but along this line you can't see across the fan, I'm getting heavy readings. And then at the same point where I've been getting, and it seems to be a stable point of just tons of microteslers, it just dropped to nothing. Y'all watch that? Y'all saw that on video, just dropped to nothing. So, okay, now it's about 100, 200 microteslers where it was reading 600 microteslers. And that just happened on camera. Okay, good. So they are manipulating it while it's on camera. So it's something that can be manipulated. I don't know though. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm pointing it this direction, and now it's getting 500 microteslers from over here. Point it this way. And I was getting 100. I was getting like this reading. And now it's gone up to 200 and something again. So it's being, okay, and then it just dropped. Y'all saw it? It's right here. They're performing for the camera. I don't know what they would be doing, manipulating it right now. It doesn't sound like anybody's up there, right above me. And look, I'm getting a reading over here. Y'all are watching this, right? This is crazy, y'all. Getting a reading from this way, about 275 microteslas. Bring it back over here, drops down to nothing. Now I'm getting, okay, so this is good information for me. It keeps climbing, it's climbing, it's climbing, it's climbing, it's climbing. I'm keeping it in the same spot, and it's climbing, lowering. Okay, they are performing for the camera. I guess they want to discredit the reader that I'm using. I guess that's what they're trying to do. Y'all are watching this. I'm keeping it in the same spot, and they are manipulating whatever is going on right now. I'll just keep it here. Let them keep doing it. Let them keep doing it. Going up, up, and then down. They're turning it up and down, up and down. Yeah, so what they're doing right now, whoever's controlling whatever microwave energy or electric energy that's right there, they're trying to discredit this reader. But y'all see it. Target individuals, you see this. Somebody's manipulating that reading right there. Getting 160 something now. Let's just watch and see what they do. There's probably a protocol for this. If somebody's getting in now, it's going down, now up, and then down, up and down. I'm keeping it in the same spot. There's probably a protocol if you're getting readings of what they're supposed to do. I guess this is it. Just keep on fluctuating it a lot. Go up a little bit higher as not to hit the fan, and I'm getting 200. But it's still in that point. It's still in that point right there. And they perform for the camera. Right here, I'm pointing it in this direction. I'm getting 360. Let's see if it changes. This is very close to my head, where my head would be if I'm sitting here playing video games. So I'm just getting readings. I got 2 working theories right now. It seems like it's energy being manipulated, that somebody's not moving a weapon around. I know that. So my 2 working theories are wiring that they're messing around with. You know, I guess driving power to the wiring and then manipulating it, or yeah, I think somebody may be up there, even maybe putting stuff in the toilets, but I don't think they have weapons. Getting a 300, point it this way, 300, point it more to slant, 377, let's point it like right there, going from that way. Let's go back here, see what we have. Okay, it's like I'm moving it over here and it's a high reading of like 243. So it seems to be along this line here that the energy's coming from, and they can manipulate it. They did it on camera. They're actually doing it on camera, and this is the point where I get the most. Right about here. Usually it's right here, right under the fan. And I put it up and I'm getting a lower reading. Usually I'll be up to about 600 microteslas where I'm holding it now. And it's fluctuating. They're making it fluctuate. So I'm not getting a stable point. So they're messing around with it. Inconsistency is key for them. Consistency is key for us to prove what we're trying to prove. And inconsistency, to show inconsistency in our readings or our stories, is what they want to do, because inconsistency is key to showing that somebody is crazy or not seeing things right. And they're kind of working on me, but the consistent thing is they're hitting me with stuff, you know, remotely and right above me. That's that magnet. I'm just keeping it there. I guess if it is electrical, dirty electric energy all along here that they're kind of, you know, directing with some kind of magnetic signal, you know, that magnet may kind of disrupt it. But down here where my head is, okay, right now I'm getting an okay reading. But earlier I was getting like a 200 reading at this level. Like I brought it in here without the camera, and I was getting about 200 microteslas right here by the head of the chair. So not a good sign for me that they can actually beef it up to when it hits, you know, to when it hits me right here when I'm sitting here playing video games. I mean, right in front of my eyes and in front of the camera. See, now it's about 100 and something microteslas, but it's this point right here is the focal point, and then they'll kind of, it starts coming from there, or they're in a line, in that line. So y'all tell me. I can envision. Gosh, I just don't know what's up there. I'm just, you know, I put out a video about that they could. I've heard it from a lot of TIs. They put dirty electricity along the floor, and then they can direct that with an electromagnetic frequency. That's pretty. That's a pretty complicated thing they would do to do that. I mean, that would be them really going out on a limb, but the more they go out on a limb, the crazier that we look. So that's kind of what they do. They go to great lengths, you know, to hurt us, and then we look crazy because they're going. And I got a reading over here. Let's see, right here, I got a reading about right here, and that's about the same. It's about 90 microteslas. It was getting up to, let's see, it was getting up to about 100 and something right here. There it is. 100 and, it was 130 just now, and now this is also varying. It's dropping. So they are performing for the camera. Readings dropping, 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 and I'm holding in the same place. So what they're attempting to do right now is to discredit my reader. Not discredit me, but discredit the EMF detector. I guess that's a protocol if you're getting readings to fluctuate them, maybe. But y'all are seeing it on camera, so somebody is manipulating the actual power of the electrical energy or frequency. Somebody's manipulating it right in front of our eyes on the camera. You can see they're dropping it. They're not moving it, they're dropping it. Alright, so they actually waited for me to make the video and then drop them as I was making. Now it's dropped totally. Look, at that point I'm getting a 50 something. It's dropped totally. Y'all saw the reading of 120, and now it's dropped completely. Huh. I don't see how they would take that. I guess they're desperate because you're getting readings and putting them out, so they're trying to just do anything to make it look inconsistent. I think that's the goal, is just to make it look inconsistent. Wow. Okay, but I know, see, by doing the videos, and then I want to do a litmus. I want to go to my front door. This is my front door where nothing is. It's about 10 microteslas. Let's see if they'll hit it while I'm here. Make it go up. No, I'm not doing that. So walk into the condo. This is a hot spot right here. And I'll hold it up there. This is kind of a hot spot where I was getting about 60 microteslas. Now I'm not getting anything. I'm getting about a 40. So that's all good. So they were actually dropping that reading on camera. I don't know why they do that, because that's like right in your face. There they are, and they're manipulating that energy. So I don't know why they do that. Doesn't seem smart to me, but I'm not a psychotic murderer, so I really don't know their tactics. I guess they're psychotic murderers, so they got a lot of flaws.